Hi, guys and gals, coaches, if you will. I just want to talk a little bit about coaching and why the word coach means so much. If you think about that, coaching is just these workout programs selling Shakeology, challenge packs, all that stuff. Well, I think it's time to talk about why what we do really matters and why what you do as a coach truly matters. This is important stuff. So before we get into the daily lessons and details and all the other stuff we're going to do in this 30-day challenge, let's talk about why we are passionate about coaching and why we're doing it and the true impact that we can have as coaches. Right now, some of the leading causes of death in the U.S. are heart disease, cancer, and diabetes, the big three. These causes, especially when combined together, blow all other causes of death out of the water completely. I mean, we're talking homicide, traffic accidents, drugs, and alcohol. These pale in comparison to heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. Here's the really, really sad news to me. These leading causes of death are largely preventable. A lot of these cases can be prevented. And so it's sad to me that while the news, you watch the news, they're talking about car crashes and terrorist this and murders and things like that. No one's really talking about the people that are silently dying in our homes and hospitals from these diseases and dying very tragic deaths. These are our loved ones, and this is happening to us right now. Think about this. Our generation, us, will be the first that live shorter lives than our parents. Our kids, even shorter lives than that. The trend is going down. And with this, fancy medications, technologies, surgeries, triple bypass surgeries, all this stuff, despite these things, the direction is going in the wrong direction. And the way we're headed is very clear. And the causes are very obvious. 2/3 of Americans will be overweight or obese by 2020. This means that most of the people we know in our lives will live shorter lives, and the quality of their lives will be less or compromised due to these diseases, or possibly by these diseases, but they will be overweight and obese, which there's just a host of health issues that go with that. So the obesity epidemic is going to touch us all at some point in our lives, and we're bound to lose family, friends, and loved ones to this epidemic. It's just a fact. Probably many of us have already experienced that. What's incredible about all this is that we hold the key to cure diseases in many, many cases. Not all, but quite a few. And we can really help prevent death that is caused by heart disease, cancer, and diabetes through focusing on key things. Really, nutrition is a key thing, and exercise as well. We know this. That's why you're here. This is why we're coaches. Great. So what's scary is that the simplest cure to some of these things is not taught in our schools or to our children. Kids aren't taught to cook in schools. Families don't pass cooking down because no one cooks in the family anymore. And the schools serve food that's basically fast food. Our restaurants are fast food and processed foods. Our stores are filled with processed foods, and that's what people buy. And if they do cook in the home, they microwave processed foods or bake processed foods. And our hospitals, they focus on medications, procedures. They don't really focus on preventative measures. It's just not the way it is. And so us coaches are among the very few that are actually focused on the cause of these diseases. I like to say that we are the first responders in the obesity epidemic, and our priority is to help ourselves and our children, to help our friends and loved ones if they're willing to listen. To me, this is what being a coach is all about. You are the first responder and an agent of change in the obesity epidemic. If you truly believe this and focus on this, you will not be focused on fitness programs. You're not going to be thinking about shakes, ranks, or any of that stuff. You're going to be focused on what matters. And the rest of that stuff is going to happen. But the focus really needs to be on your values as a coach and what you bring to the table. Once you do that, you're going to be successful in every way possible. As Beachbody coaches, honestly, we have the best tools and systems to help people achieve results and get real change in their lives. our 30-day challenges that we now have, our 30-day coach groups, our trainings for coaches. It's basically all here to help create a movement and a tribe of healthy people creating change. This momentum that we create as a team, a group of coaches and challengers, is more important than a single one of us can imagine. And that's the power of this tribe we're creating, this movement that we're making. So coaches, believe in what you're doing. Trust in your value to help others, and rely on your team to help you every step of the way. We are here to help you. Together we can change many, many lives. We can impact those that we know and love. And we can have a lot of fun doing it. That's the great part. And improve our own lives. So I propose the following as a mission statement for our team. I would like every coach to copy this statement and post below for today's homework, then share your reaction. Here's our mission statement. As a coach, I am a first responder and agent of change in the obesity epidemic. I am responsible for my own health, and I will teach my children the same, thus ending the trend in my own family. I will lead by example, helping friends and loved ones that I can. By doing this, I will impact lives for the better. All right, restate this mission statement and tell us your thoughts. I look forward to working with you all over the next 30 days. Thanks, coaches.